Hello, Digidestin. Welcome to the King's Court. Okay, so this is actually my updated the build I've been playing lately. I've seen some people in older videos ask if I'm in the updates to the deck, so I wanted to bring it here because this is probably going to be the last update I do on the deck currently, and that's just because because we're going to be getting the well, not hopefully, but we're going to be eventually getting the new Gaiomon, and that card is definitely going to change up the lineup of the cards we play in the deck. And overall, I'm just super excited for the future of Gaiomon and BlackWargreymon support in general, because we already know we're going to be getting Cyber Eden, and we got the EX8, or is it 7? The one with the Metal Greymon virus. So hopefully we get some Greymon support in there. And obviously the big one is September, so really excited for the future of the deck. So I wanted to update it here because I've been playing this build for a couple of weeks now, and I really like this. This is also because this weekend is this big Bandai event in our part of Cali. I think some of my friends are going. They asked if we could, but I have some personal, you know, IRL stuff can't get out of, stuff like that, life, right? So I'm also showing this because this is the build I would play if I was going. And I thought, you know what, I'll show it in case there's anyone who plans on playing BlackWargreymon, Gaiomon, or stuff like that at the event who is going. So in the comments, let me know if you're going to be going and what do you plan on playing. And that's pretty much everything. Thank you so much if you got this far. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're hoping to make it before summer. And if we do, let's just say I have a punishment I have to do. So, that's pretty much everything. Also, before we start, what do you think of these new sleeves? Channel member Michael got me these. I really like these ones. I might just, man, I might have to get the mat to match. Let me know. And that's pretty much it. All right, just like always, start off with Digitamas. Obviously, I'm still playing the 4 BT5 Koromon and the 1 BT14. Now, usually red decks max out on this Koromon, but the reason I'm playing 1 is because this deck likes to attack. You like to swing with your BlackWargreymon, that way you have your X antibody activate, also your Gaiomons and all that, so that's why you prefer playing the old one. But again, you could really just play whichever one you want. It's player preference. You can even play the 1,000+ Koromon if you want. Sif Koromon. Alrighty. Next, we'll go with Agumon. Now, recently I did a video talking about this new Agumon that got announced that I really can't wait to start experimenting with. But so I might eventually cut this down to 2. But for that, right now I'm playing max out 4 BT14 Agumon. Because this is the main starter card you want to use in your racing area. And obviously 4 of the best Agumon in the game, in my opinion. BT12 Agu. Always gotta max this card out. Can't talk today. And just like always, 4 BT9 Agu X. This is pretty much the standard lineup you want to play. You can though cut down the BT12. Well, not BT12. You could cut this Agumon down to 2 if you really want to, because it is annoying when you don't open it up. So you digivolve your Koromon into one of these, then you draw into this. It is annoying when that happens. So you could probably cut this down to 2, and honestly, I'm considering doing that anyways. I might try that out next time. All right, next Greymons. Unfortunately, we didn't get Greymon X back. Well, Virus Greymon X back to 4, unfortunately. But hey, we'll still rock this, and we'll make do what we can, right? Hopefully someday. I'm still maxing out on the 4 BT5 Greymon, mainly because these days a lot of decks have been going crazy with the huge power they can have in security. So, plus the ability to push out our Agumon from the racing area and Digivolve into a free Greymon into this one, and then just basically get a free memory. It's 2 free memory if we have tie in place. So, this is just like one of those cards where it's really useful. But you could also play You could cut this down to 2, and you could play like the white secret rare Greymon, or you can play the double check one from the structure deck if you want to be a little more offensive. And I'm actually trying out 2 BT12 Greymon, mainly because that extra 1,000 during. Because here's the thing, I've said this before in other videos. You want to maximize your BlackWargreymon X's attack, like DP, during your opponent's turn. So usually, if you can plan it out, this is the one you would want under your BlackWargreymon X. So that way it has as much DP as possible during your opponent's turn. That way you can maximize its redirect and if it's blocker as well. And that's actually it for Greymon. Up next, Metal Gray. I actually decided to go screw it for BT8 Metal Greymon because, like I said, right now a lot of Digimon are getting crazy with the stacks. So this allows us to Digivolve theirs and attack over their unsuspended Digimon, which is something a lot of people always forget this card lets you do. And I decided to also just max out on Metal Gray X because there's a lot more yellow decks like I've been noticing lately, especially with like Gallantmon being part yellow, the Renamon deck still being playable, Angels getting new stuff soon. So there's, and also with Shine Greymon getting all this crazy support lately, there's like a lot of yellow decks that are getting powered up. So this is basically so we can just avoid the DP reduction because man, that's annoying. So that's actually it for Metal Gray. Now on to our big hitters. Let's see. 2 BlackWargreymon X and 1 of the original. I was playing 2 BlackWargreymon first because hybrids have been, crazy lately, but I kind of like just running 1 because there are times I draw into it, and it's just not like I only ever really need the 1 basically. Plus, I wanted to make room for first 2 Gaiomon and 1 EX4 Gaiomon. I really, really enjoy using this card because, and I've been seeing a lot more people like in other deck lists play this card. And it's crazy because I swear every time I would play this card, most people don't even know it existed. Again, I really enjoy just being able to plop this down the field as long as I have a tamer, just basically tag onto the original and just hit for big damage, especially if this card, doesn't pop anything, you just trash one of their security. And if you have Metal Gray X, you could just really like almost like just one hit kill your opponent. It's just a great card, and I really enjoy playing it. So that's why I cut Blackwater 2 from 2 to 1 to play one of those. Now this is the only card I really do need to switch up. On the X, me and Chilmer and Michael have been on the hunt for that card. We went to GameStops, Target, our local shops, obviously support your locals. And every time we do find packs, they're either like already sold out, we find a place that's selling cards. They're either sold out, or we manage to get some because we can only get like 1 or 2 at a time because like some places are limiting how many you could buy at once, which is actually kind of annoying. And we have not pulled a single Omni X, the new one. That if you have Omni X, honestly, play that over this, if I'm being honest. But if you don't have it, this card is still pretty good, honestly. And that's actually it for all the Digimon. Alright. 2 Taikamiya. And I've actually been rocking 2 Cool Boy again. This has actually been pretty good because with the EX4 Gaiomon and maxing out Metal Gray X, this card has been a lot more useful for that whole, it costs 1 memory to Digivolve on top of Metal Greymon, because sometimes that 1 memory is really, can put you from 0, obviously, to your opponent's turn. You need that extra memory to basically just set up. So I really like playing Cool Boy lately. Let's see, I'm maxing out 4 Red Memory Boost. I was playing 3, but honestly, I'd rather just have 4 at this point because with playing Cool Boy, I want that extra memory. 2 Red Scramble. Man, Scramble cards have just been insane lately in some decks. And 2 X Antibody. I would play Protoform. I would maybe like play it at I don't know, actually. Maybe I would play 2 Protoform instead. Although, X Antibody is honestly just fine. And I am still rocking 1 Hades Force. Hybrid's favorite card, right? Because not only do we still deal with hybrids, shoot, they're getting even more stuff. We got Blue Flare getting its new stuff, and same with Crossheart. A lot of decks are going to be coming out soon that are very Tamer reliant. So shoot, this might even be necessary to bump up back to 2, or shoot. Let me know in the comments what you think. But hey, that's the whole deck right there. Like I said, this is the build I'm currently enjoying the most, but it is going to probably be the last one I update until we get the new Gaiomon. So, but I'll still be uploading gameplays and all that. I have some ready. I should, well, not yet. I got some in the works. So if you want to see those, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you're going to be going to the California Bandai. I forgot where it's going to be at. If you're going, let me know what you're going to be playing, and that's pretty much everything. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.